What is Scor model? And how does it work? Scor model helps deliver value to the customer by purchasing, production, and logistics that work in a concert directed by overall strategy. Plan. Processes that balance demand and supply to develop a course of action to meet sourcing, production, and delivery needs. This process aligns the supply chain plan with the financial plan. Source. Processes that purchase goods and services to meet planned or actual demand. Emphasis is on selecting suppliers, establishing policies, scheduling deliveries, and assessing performance. Make. Processes that transform a product into a finished product to meet demand. Emphasis is on scheduling production, measuring performance, managing inventory, and configuring the network. Deliver. Processes that provide finished goods and services to customers. Emphasis is on order management, warehouse management, and transportation management. Return. Processes associated with the return of products for any reason, and includes post-delivery customer support. Emphasis is on reverse logistics and long-term customer support. A little bit history of Kentucky Fried Chicken. Kentucky Fried Chicken is famously known as KFC. Is a world-renowned chain of fast food restaurant, especially chicken-related items. It was founded by Harlan Sanders and was incorporated in the year 1955. It's headquartered in Louisville, Kentucky in the United States of America. Approximately they have outlets in 120 countries and has around 19,000 outlets globally. In Southeast, there are 6 biggest nations in the region are Malaysia, Indonesia, Philippines, Thailand, Singapore, and Vietnam. First KFC in Malaysia in 1973 and by 2006 the number of KFC outlets expanded to more than 450 outlets. Adopted Key Performance Indicators, KPI, systems in all KFC outlets in Malaysia. KFC practice sustainable development by involving in CSR activity. The target market are all society status, university students, children, working adults and senior living. Before we moving on to Scor model of KFC, we are going to show you supply chain branch distribution channel in KFCH Malaysia. Now, we are going to talk about Scor model framework of KFC. The first element of Scor model is source. KFC constantly monitors the supplier's performances through the submission of quality reports that are reviewed by their regional franchisor. Chicken suppliers are closely monitored by the Department of Veterinary Service and chickens from KFC poultries are slaughtered by State Islamic Department certified personnel to ensure that halal procedures are met. Next element is make. A specific daily operations standard is implemented for sanitation of equipment and utensils to ensure food preparation is free from dangerous germs. Only food-safe equipment and easy-to-clean utensils are used during food preparation. Audits are also carried out by a team of food technologists from the KFC Quality Assurance Department to ensure food safety, quality systems, packaging facility, distribution and transportation. The third element of Scor model is deliver. According to the distribution centers indicated by the restaurant's order number and the required raw material arrival time in the system. Picking orders and shipments to generate summary tables. Pickers, picking, packing, shipping transportation officer under the distribution plan summary arrangements. Including, capacity approval, vehicle selection, delivery routes, transfer. The assessment team through the delivery vehicle loading efficiency, punctuality rate of fuel consumption and goods, safe rate were carried out. Lastly, return. KFC must be prepared to handle the return of containers, packaging, or defective product or raw materials. The return involves the management of business rules, return inventory, assets, transportation, and regulatory requirements. There must be channels of communication and procedures properly studied to do this process. In such a way that this situation does not turn into an unexpected complaint, but it works as a good system of feedback in the post-sale, with the objective of minimizing the costs of the return and, at the same time, to be in good relations with clients and suppliers. This includes post-delivery customer support processes. Now, let's discuss Scor impact. First, it will help a company analyze its supply chain. It gives companies an idea of how advanced its supply chain is because the company will go through the 5 steps repeat over and over again. Between all the supply chain stakeholders such as supplier and customer. Each step is very critical in getting a successful brand. Next is the Scor model enables full leverage of capital investment. Creation of a supply chain roadmap. Alignment of business functions. And an average of 2 to 6 times return on investment. The company can make an investment confidently in the future. Scor model also considers all those 4 Ps, that is, people, practices, process and performance. Any issue that arises in each of the 4 Ps will be quickly solved. Because using the Scor model will help to identify the problem and the root cause of the problem efficiently. By simply laying out your supply chain in the 4 categories above, you might find that you have the people involved in managing your supply chain. Furthermore, it will improve the communication and transparency between all of your supply chain stakeholders. With Scor as your supply chain reference model, you will examine those 4 Ps, that is, people, practice, process and performance. If there is any problem, you can trace it and solve. At the same time, improve communication. In order to gain a competitive advantage and improve organizational performance of the companies, Scor model provides standard terminology which can be used for deciding, arranging and implementing supply chain processes. Scor model has several processes such as plan, source, make, deliver and return. It will also help to increase level of service. Supply chain sellers had a need to use a standard model to base their operations and measure their performance. That's all from us, and we hope you learned something from us. Thank you.